a ní òwà fún Yorùbá nation sir.
A máa ṣe meeting lórí tébù ni kò lè sí ìjà. Tinubu ló máa jẹ́ chairman níbẹ̀. Adékàkà fi gbogbo ẹnu máa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn fẹ́. Ẹ máa ń gbẹ̀bọ̀n sórí èèyàn láti máa yọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ jáde láìsí kiri kan.
Afẹ́kẹ́ bá a gbé wọn débẹ̀ ńlẹ́ ni.
Ìlú yìí ò ní problem. Àwọn ọmọ àlè ló kó problem wọlé.
Ìlú yìí ò ní problem sir.
Kò sí ìlú tí ní gbogbo abẹ́ ọ̀run tó ní nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ní. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà táwọn ọmọ àlè ti pọ̀jọ́ ọmọ ọkọ lọ́ńkọ́. And when you look at the book of Genesis 25, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ó nígbà tí Abraham ń lọ, ó ló pín ẹrù fún Isaac àti Ismael. Àtàwọn ọmọ márùn tí Kẹ́tùrà bí ayé ìjẹkújẹ. Then lẹ́yìn yẹn again, ó jẹ̀ tó wá fún àwọn ọmọ àti.
Kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olóòfẹ́ àpàdà sórí ìkànnì Yorùbá Space TV níbi tá a ti máa ń mọ àwọn ètò àti ìròyìn wá fún yín lónà ọ̀jọ̀ kan gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri Nàìjíríà pàápàá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ti wa. Ẹ wo tó bá jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ tí yín rè lórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ bá wa subscribe ẹ sì má gbàgbé láti tẹ bọ́tìn kékeré tó dàbí aago yẹn tí yóò máa ta yín lóko nínú ìgbà tá a bá ti mú fídíò tuntun wá síta. Ẹ wo èyí tá a tún fún wa fún yín lónìí àrà ọ̀tọ̀ ni ó yá ẹ wá lọ bó ṣe ń lọ ẹnì tó níbẹ̀.
Babangida ni ṣé bí bàtà máa rí àwọn Chibok girls wọ́n ti pín àwọn mọ́wọ́ àwọn mínísítà àwọn kọmíṣánná àwọn gbogbo àwọn ló fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn ló fẹ́ wọn níyàwó. What's the meaning of Boko Haram? Iṣẹ́ wo ni Elrufua tí Babangida rán Elrufua Tinubu bàbá Buhari ó ní kó ní ológbówó fún nǹkan lọ sẹ́ẹ̀tù àwọn Boko Haram. Ṣebí rẹ̀jíìmù ẹ̀ làmọ́ ẹni tó gbè ní Gúnmi tí wọ́n yan fanda tàǹgbàdé táìmù ẹ̀ náà là ń rí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀mẹ̀yẹ ti àlà ìmọ̀ tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí tẹ̀tún ronú pé ẹ fẹ́ tó ṣe sàríà sàríà kọ sàárà ni ẹ wo iye tí wọ́n lọ Mẹ́kà ní táìmù Buhari wọ́n kàn lọ ṣeré wo àwọn Màlàmí wo àwọn mínísítà sí ẹ̀ wo Fẹ́mi Adésínà tó ẹgbẹ́ ò ti bú Buhari tẹ́lẹ̀ owó pọ́n ṣe fowó rà wo tún tí Buhari fi tó fi vice president ṣe vice president wa nú ọjà ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé owó alájọ ó sọ lọ́ọ̀yà di alájọ plane ṣe ń jábọ́ ìwọ máa béèrè question burúkú o mi ò rò pé wọ́n fúnra ẹ̀rọ kan tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi ṣé orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wá kọ́ mọ́rì bí ẹni pẹ́ fẹ́ lọ jà ní outside the border ẹ̀ lọ lé Ìgbòho láàrin òru ẹ̀ ń lo cartridge ìkan burúkú tí ò yẹ ká oh my God.
ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bad.
July 1 orí kan náà mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ the boy was not there.
ẹ sọ fún Ìgbòho.
mo ti sọ fún pé July lè wọn lé mo pè láti Dublin. He was my son. He's my spiritual son. Koluwake Babakito. Yes. Let me open up for you. Mama wà nídìí nǹkan tó bá dá. Mi ò ṣe bàjẹ́.
Bàbá jẹ́ pé Yorùbá nation ń bọ̀ nìyẹn o.
Yorùbá nation máa wá mo ti sọ sínú prediction 2022. Ṣé báwọn tó ń dìbò àndì ẹ̀ náà lélẹ́yìn? Tí Buhari bá ti lọ tó ń sìn, tí Babangida ti lọ, tí Abdulsalam ti lọ èyí náà ti wà lórí abẹ́bẹ́ Ọbásanjọ́ náà ti lọ. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí mo lọ sí Ondo mo lọ sọ fún ọba Ondo Adésànyè pé sà ẹjọ́ sà àrífín ni fún wa sà ẹni tó dárí dì mú lọ mọ Ondo town ó fẹsẹ̀ rìn láti Ondo lọ sí Èkó. Ó jẹ́ tí wọ́n wọ mọ́tò lọ bá Adébóyè ní ọ̀nà express ìrìn ya ni ẹ̀ sá gbé o tiẹ̀ bójú wa jẹ́ yìí sá the last Holy Ghost night ló lọ yẹn o kò ní lọ bí mọ́ o then case tó torí ẹ̀ lọ bá Adébóyè case yẹn á jáde wàá win ní case yẹn but lẹ́yìn ikú ẹ̀ ni then when you look at the book of 1 Samuel verse 1 Samuel 8 and 9. Wọ́n ní ó ti reject wọ́n lọ́wọ́ reject yẹ. Àwọn èèyàn inú wọn fẹ́ ọba. So it's only in Nigeria they believe let us take money to him. Let us go and do this to him. You can't do that. You can't come to the office of the prophet. Kò mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ. Ọkàn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ wà lókè. But this is Ìbàdàn àwọn wòlíì ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ti ń bá àwọn tí yóò lọ́kọ̀ sùn. Tó ọmọ 28 years ti jẹ́ mother Celestia nígbà tó lòṣọ́ ti bá sùn lẹ́ẹ̀mejì lẹ́yìn fẹ́ǹsì ní náìtì kórè ló yọ̀ ní sẹ́yìn ọ́fíìsì ọ̀dọ̀ òwúrọ̀ sí all this rubbish and dirty thing. How will he now respect you? How will that type of person respect the shepherd or the prophet? Because he said in the book of Psalm 105, verse 16, 17, 18, and 20, only due to the fact that they are few in number, good prophet are few. To bá ti rí wòlíì ojoojúmọ́, àwọn kan wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí sí, bí Buhari bí Tinubu yaso, wọ́n ní báyìí, wọ́n bá ní kìnìún, wọ́n ṣáà sọ̀rọ̀ ṣáá. Ṣọ́ọ̀rùn lẹ ti ń rọ̀rọ̀ yìí àbí tẹ̀gbẹ́, wọ́n tún ṣe mistake on Nigeria. Ọlọ́run kọ́ ló ń fi vision hàn áńgẹ́lì. The realm of the tower, àwọn áńgẹ́lì là ń bá ṣiṣẹ́. Wòlíì áńgẹ́lì ló ń bá ṣiṣẹ́. Tẹ́nibọ̀dì bá sọ pé Ọlọ́run ló fẹ́ léyìn ọ̀hún sọ pé parọ́ aṣọ wo lọ́lọ́run wọ̀. Kò disgrace ẹ̀ lójú ara àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀, àwọn rádaràdà. Mo sọ fún àwọn márùn-ún kí tó kúrò Dublin. Ẹ lọ fi 50,000 PSG and Chelsea gbà tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n wo television báyìí. That was on the 4th. PSG and Chelsea ló máa gba final. Then àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n lose match kọ̀ọ̀kan torí wọ́n ti wo table yẹn kó má bàa pàdé àgbákò lọ́nà. So tó bá ti lose tó bá ti nà wọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀kan àwọn ànàrà wọn nígbà tó bá dókè. Àgbà tó máa di lánàá mo ṣe wàásù tán ó fẹ́ yí mo ṣe parí ìwàásù mo kàn kúrò ní church mo kàn gòkè lọ mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yíra nù yàrá mi fÓlúwa ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yẹn tó fi hàn mí ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lọ gbé baileys special baileys special brand of baileys gbé sórí table tó bá di 9 o'clock máa jẹ olójú 3 o'clock máa fún wọn 6 ló yẹ kó jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ mi ò fẹ́ kó humiliate kó má bàa humiliate coach kejì but wọ́n máa jà ṣé wọ́n jà tó wọ́n jà then wọ́n máa gba red card mo sọ fún youth leader red card kan máa wá o kan máa fún PSG.
Almost 90-something minutes.
ẹ sà wọ́n fún un ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti gbá bọ́ọ̀lù yẹn nínú ẹ̀mí ká tó rí kó tó lè fún ìyàwó ẹ lóyún ọmọ yẹn ti jáde láti inú ẹ ó ti jáde nínú ẹ̀mí ṣé ẹ rántí pé Ọlọ́run mo yá wa ta wà láyé Ọlọ́run mo yá wa ta wà láyé tó bá ní kọ́lọ́run bá wo ọmọ ẹ lọ́dọ̀ pa ṣe ní wọ́n ló fọ́ ọmọ ẹ lórúkọ ó ṣe kọ́ Ọlọ́run kó fún ẹ lórúkọ ẹlòmíà ní Ọlọ́run dára sí mi ẹlòmíà ní kìmọ̀gùn ọmọ nílà méjì ọmọ hẹrẹhẹrẹ ẹni tí ò wá nílà rárá nǹkan ṣé ìyẹn wọn ní kọ́ máa lọ school so these are the things so when you look at it èmi lọ títí ó ní àmì full born of Àwórì níbo ni wèrè ti ń bọ̀ àmì full born of Abẹ́òkúta Abẹ́òkúta ò sínú Bíbélì àwọn kan ló sọ bí wọ̀nyí lórúkọ what are you talking about?
Baba,
so Nigerians should know practically God is in this country. Àwọn tó ń bà wá jẹ́ òtó 1,000 ó dẹ̀ tí lóun bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun á parí ẹ̀ before 2030 even Tinubu tó ṣe kọ́ fún wa limit ẹ̀ is by year 2030 láti fẹ́ ẹgbẹ́rú ẹ̀ mo ń bẹ̀ fún ni mo ṣe bẹ̀ fún Buhari ti yẹ kó lọ́ọ̀sì 8 years ago ibi láti bẹ̀ fún ẹ̀ kí wọ́n má bójú pàtì yẹn jẹ́ because wọ́n ní APC ó máa rule Nigeria for 16 years ẹnìkan ló máa kóra àwọn jọ sọ wà ní òwe takọ́sì ẹnìkan ṣe wà ń sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo àwọn wòlíì ayé àjọ yẹn ń sìn tó yẹ kó ti fumigate gbogbo wọn kó ti fi ìkan sí wọn lójú tó ń ríran Tinubu ò ní wọlé ìbò ò ní sí Tinubu ò ní wọlé ìbò ò ní sí Tinubu ò ní wọlé ìbò ò ní sí ìbò làwọn sí.
Answer in page 78
Yes, sir.
of 2025
èmi ò
prediction.
mọ̀ pé ọmọ tó wá ṣe àtakò fún mi lẹ́yìn
Bàbá kì í ṣàtakò.
torí mi ò retí ẹ ní Monday
Bí Ọlọ́run bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ gbẹnu àwọn wòlíì a gbọ́dọ̀ máa sọ káyé gbọ́ ká sì ṣe kí ni ká jẹ́rìí sí page 70 bàbá.
máa gbọ́ máa sọ fún ẹ ṣé rí ilé ayé ìyá my brother tó bá dá ẹnì yìí ní bricklayer gbà as bricklayer tó bá dá ẹnìkan ní teacher ẹ jẹ́ ká fún ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ teacher ẹ
Tó bá dá ní wòlíì.
ẹ̀dẹ́ kó ṣe wòlíì
Ẹ̀hẹ́n.
dẹ́nu ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pastor kó má tún lọ sọ́fíìsì wòlíì
Yes.
nǹkan tó kó bá dé bóyè ènìyàn ní time election tó lọ́lọ́wọ́ tí ì sọ ọmọ náà kí ló ṣe bàbá yìí tó dàbí ìdẹ̀jọ́ tó ń sọ tó náà níbi táwọn wòlíì wà ó tún wá reply mi ó ní kó má lè ṣiṣẹ́ ní wòlíì kankan mọ́ náà ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyí ti wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ti kúnlẹ̀ tó ti gbàdúrà tó ti pè ní Abrahamu kí ni túmọ̀ Abrahamu bàbá orílẹ̀-èdè bọ́bá tí o ti mú chẹ́ẹ̀kì gedegbe wá sí kò lè rí díjìtì ẹ̀ kó tó ṣẹ̀ wá sọ pé Ọlọ́run ti mú sọmọ ní kó jọ kó má bínú Tinubu ti wọlé eléyìí ó dẹ̀ máa ṣọdún mẹ́jọ sórí gbogbo gang up tó ń tún ṣe yìí ṣe mọ́ sọ fún ẹ pé association of damaged brain people in the company.
ẹni ọlọ́run mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀.
ọlọ́run tiẹ̀ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. ìmú bá ṣe ń sọ ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí Elrufua yọlé accident lọ́wọ́ torí àmàkéyé èyí ńlẹ̀ kátólí July next year. Then irú Àtíkù ń ṣe àwọn ti pẹ̀lú àwọn tó máa sùn tí ò ní jí òun àti ẹni tó ń ẹjọ́ ṣèjọba Ọbásanjọ́ máa sùn tí ò ní jí ní sátidé náà máa sọ fún wa. Then nígbà tó dẹ̀ títí Àtíkù yìí náà ń sìn ó máa tó sùn kò jí nítorí àwọn méjèèjì ti gbé ṣòro sára ìkan ní diabetes ìkan ní high blood pressure ṣé wọn gbẹ́ni oníwárápá ó láti ní àdírẹ́sì lọ́rùn ó dẹ̀ lára àdírẹ́sì bí àwọn méjèèjì but it's okay ṣe rí.
a ní bàbá nọ́mbà 78 nínú ìwé yẹn ohun tẹ́ sọ níbẹ̀ ni wípé gbogbo àwọn past leaders wọ̀nyí wọ́n máa kú tẹ̀léra wọn lọ ẹni wọn ò ní lo 100 years even 95 years.
bó lè jù 91.
a sì wá rí i pé Buhari mà ti ṣe kíni ó ta tẹrù nípa láti ìlànà
ó ti ń ta ti
at 82.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó ti ń ta ti àbúrò bàbá mi ló máa jẹ́ agbóṣì wà láyé bàbá máa rán kó lọ máa pọn mi káàkiri nítorí bàbá is 103.
wow.
Bàbá mi jìnnà sí gan bàbá mi ṣì máa wà títí di 2030 so gbogbo eléyìí tó ṣe bá káàkiri tó ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá mi kú ní 112 then ẹ̀gbọ́n ètò tó tẹ̀lé kú ní 120 ìyá pupa ó tẹ wàhámi tó ti lọ ṣe ti ìyá pupa wọ́n tún gbé wáyé wọ́n tún gbé lọ sí Òjòdó.
Bàbá ohun tó wá surprise mi jù ni pé tí ẹ bá wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìjẹta tí a wá interview yín bí ẹni Buhari ń lọ ẹni Àwùjalẹ̀ tẹ̀lé ẹni ọba Ondo.
ó ti ń dàrú Ọlọ́run má ṣe lára Kòròdú kí n kọ́ dé mi sọ pé ọba Ìbàdàn ń lọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ nìyẹn.
then ọba Buhari máa tẹ̀lé ló máa ní the military man tó máa gáìdì ẹ̀.
okay.
then nígbà tó bá lọ tán wọ́n á ṣe tó wá mú Àwùjalẹ̀ tẹ̀lé.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n ṣe wá yẹn náà ni tó bá tó wá lọ tán sìn wọ́n á tó wá mú ọba Èkó wọ́n á mú tẹ̀lé àtọba
Ondo.
ọba Ondo. ìyẹn ti jàjà tó ń ti ọ̀rẹ́ kó máa lọ ṣé rí kan tẹ̀mí sọ. àmọye nínú wọn náà ẹ̀yìn odi náà máa ti gbé mẹ́ta wá mẹ́ then Abdulsalam fún ara ẹ̀ máa wà lórí oxygen ká tó parí the month of August. Nítorí wọ́n ti tawọ́ sí Abdulsalam kó lọ ta gbogbo góòlù tó wà nílé àti helicopter tó fi fún àwọn bandit lóúnjẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ ti tán ó máa tó parí. àmú kankan wà mo like ikú ò ní respect bó ń yàgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bó ń jẹun lọ́wọ́ bó ń mọ́ ná ẹ lówó ní patí dẹ́nbó dẹ̀fẹ́ kálẹ́lúyà ní chọ́ọ̀chì pàpà tí kò bá dé akọ̀ gbalẹ́lúyà iná akọ̀ dojú ẹ̀ bó dẹ̀fẹ́ lẹ́lúyà lẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa lọ bí tó náà so yóò ti ṣe rí nìyẹn. But àwọn Nigerians èṣù ti bá wọn ṣọpẹ́ tó bá ti bọ́ sórí oyè gbàrà èṣù dẹ̀ gba àkóso ayé wọn. àwọn amúsù àwọn Bọ̀dé George àwọn gbogbo olè tí Bọ̀dé George jà lóòdó ní Ondo State àti gbogbo settlement tí Tinubu fún Lagos State Tinubu máa ń settle Bọ̀dé George tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ rẹpẹtẹ artist guys àṣẹ gbogbo everything kò lè ṣàgbà bribe àlòkù sójà gbogbo àwọn general wọ̀nyí náà lọ́jọ́ ogun ìyàwó abẹ́ ìyàwó wọn ti general ìyá ọmọ tó ń bí àtọwọ́ tó ń jiná fi general àríjẹ bàbá gíga lọ sójú ogun àwọn Ọbásanjọ́ tó lọ sójú ogun Àlàní Akínrìnàdé being a loyal human being Yorùbá song ló padà lọ pé bàbá ló lọ pé Ọbásanjọ́ pé àwọn Ìgbò ti surrender o yóò lọ pé nílé àlèbí tó wà tó ti ká àwọn ìyá Kánú yóò ká wọn mọ́lé tó bákábáká ṣẹ́rí is okay ohun téèyàn bá fúrúgbìn
Olumaka.
Thank you, sir.
Baba, thank you very much. Okude Atumbo.
Okay.
Ta ni ó wá fún Yorùbá nation sir?
A máa ṣe meeting lórí table ní kò lè sí ìjà. Tinubu ló máa jẹ́ chairman ńbẹ̀.
Àkànbí
Adéka kan fi gbogbo ẹnu máa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn fẹ́. Ẹ máa ń gbẹ̀bọ̀n sórí èèyàn láti máa yọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ jáde láìsí kiri kan.
Afẹ́kẹ́ bá gbé wọn débẹ̀ ńlé ni. Wọ́n lè mọ̀ náà ni.
Kò sí nǹkan tó lè yí Yorùbá nation.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀.
Nàìjíríà ti expire ní 2014 nígbà tí ọ̀dẹ̀ Goodluck wà ńbẹ̀ tó lọ́bẹ̀ dání tí ò lè gé ṣu.
100 years ti pé.
Wọ́n jẹ̀ wá gbẹ̀yìn wá tó lè báṣubàṣu tíyàwó ẹ̀ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀sán yìí. Don't I know what my husband to go to jail here Daddy Shoki ó wá gorí kìkiri ó campaign. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá Goodluck yẹn lọ́pọ̀lọ́ ṣá. Òun wẹ́n tó máa bá ẹ̀ campaign lọ pé Daddy Shoki. At the expense of the whole nation.
Àwọn kan náà gbé àṣà yìí dé.
Ẹ sà Wàsíù Àyìndé ò gbádùn ẹ̀yin tó bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ló máa tẹ̀lé ganu sí tó sọ̀hún ló ń ganu kiri sábẹ́ àwọn obìnrin tójú àwọn obìnrin sọ́mú àwọn obìnrin Àyìndé ló ń ganu kò ní jẹ́ kan gidi tó ṣe láyé yìí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọlọ́jì àtàríwó lọ́jì yìí ló ń bá kiri bó bá ṣe yọ ọmọ lára wọn ó tì wọ́n dànù bó ṣe yọ ọmọ lára wọn ó tì wọ́n dànù bó ṣe yọ wàhálì kan tó máa gbẹ̀yàn fún ara ẹ̀ ó ti ń gbóǹsì ẹnu imú ẹ̀ ti ń hun jọ imú ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ tó ti mú bẹ kú òun ló ń ganu kiri wo bó ṣe rúùtù sọ́ba Tinubu náà kò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò ṣe ìrànṣẹ́ bá mo rí títì ni níbo náà ti mọ́ lórí títì náà ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ òun àti Bọ́lájí Bàsí ayé ògbádùn mọ́ sí gbogbo àwọn tá a mọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ kò sí ìbò sí ìyàtọ̀ eléyìí tó lọ́pọlọ díẹ̀ láàrin wọn lòbẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀ tó kàn invest rightfully tó gbọ́rọ̀ sí ìyàwó ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ìyẹn ìyàwó ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ bó bẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀ kọjá ayé ẹ̀mí kankan ó máa dé 40 ni bó bẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe lé tó ń takò lénú lé o àṣẹbẹ́ mo fi ìyàwó ẹ̀ sí computer college ní Canada ní 1999-98 nígbà tí wọ́n print tó ń sọ $1 bí $100 gbogbo wọn jìbìtì nínú gbogbo ẹ̀ ló yé mi sá gbogbo alpha ní London ṣe bí dọ́tà mi ni very good woman very industrious woman wàá sí òsọ́ di jáde náà ṣe bí lára ọmọ ẹ̀ náà.
alpha and omega music production.
no about cleaning very industrious lady in UK gbogbo àwọn big lady ló máa ń bẹ́ mọ́ káàkiri kádọ́rọ́dún mẹ́ta bí àwọn nìkan tó fi ń bá wọn sọ àfikún tó fi ń mú wọn àwọn bíi pé oyinfun tabaníkà wò ṣe ló yẹ ká máa pe Àyìndé Bàsí ní Boko Haram is more or less ó ní kidnapping brain a má àwọn obìnrin yẹn ṣá kí wọ́n tó mọ̀ tí wàá bẹ́ wọn abẹ́ ló máa ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ́ ṣá kò sọ́pọlọ irú àwọn ẹ̀sìn wọn fẹ́ ẹ̀dì mi wọn lè ẹ̀dì anything. They are friendliest people.
ó tàtẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ni pé bí Àwùjalẹ̀ ṣe lọ yìí wọ́n ní òun náà lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti.
kò lè jọba kò sí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kò gbúdọ̀ kò sẹ́nu ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ kò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́wàá ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn Ìjẹ̀bú á ṣe ṣùkàṣùkà within 48 hours. mo ní kò tí nígbà tí bàbá tó ní kí lórúkọ báńkì Ṣùbọ́mi nígbà tí Ṣùbọ́mi ń lé oyè ní ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ FCMB tó ń lé ipò kan níbi tó ti bí òun tí wọn ò fún ó dùn gan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Àwùjalẹ̀ tó jẹ́ bí bàbá tó like peace ó wá kírètì. so jẹ́ káwọn boys wá fi wọ́n máa ka Bíbélì ní díẹ̀díẹ̀ jáde àwọn ibi tó burú nú ẹ̀ tó lè kan àwọn àtìkù. má wọrí àfi tó bá fẹ́ fìdí sí ibi tí ẹnìyẹn ti kúrò yẹn.
náà kọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni.
àṣírí ẹ̀ irọ́ wọn tẹ̀ jẹun lọ́wọ́ ìyẹn lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ tiẹ̀. Where is the lady? Ta ló tún dúró síbẹ̀ yẹn? Wọ́n Sultana náà.
No, Sultana yẹn wà available sir.
Ṣé bó ló wà ń bí?
Ó ti tẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti lò dẹ̀.
Ẹ sà ṣe fún àtìkà Bíbélì ẹ kò mi ò ní gbé.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n ní gbé
òun jáde ẹ̀ so you can read Bible. Ó yá gbàgà ìjókòó báyìí.
Wálé dà.
Ọ̀dà Wálé.
Bóyá ẹnìyẹn wá pé kó lọ́jọ́ náà tó wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn.
Ẹ ló mọ̀.
Ẹnìyẹn tó fẹ́ já ìdè fún ẹnìyẹn fẹ́ jáde fún 39 is your sister is your disabled lady. Oya pé.
Achọrọ m ekpere gị ekpere. Oya.
Ìyá wọn fẹ́ jáde lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀lé wọn kí Chukwu máa bọ̀. Yes sir.
Bàbá.
Thank you sir.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
God will help you.
Ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
Thank you sir.
Ìrìn àjò náà máa bọ́ sí pápápá àwa fọkàn sí pé bí àwọn oṣù mẹ́fà lẹ́fẹ́ lò l'Amẹ́ríkà lọ́hùn ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé pápápá lẹ padà sílé báyìí sà.
Aláti padà ṣe rí ìkọjá àyè ni pásítọ̀ àti prophet tó lòun lọ leave.
Ìkọjá àyè.
Ẹni kọjá àyè pátápátá torí iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n rán wa secretary kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún ọ̀gá àwọn pé ẹsẹ̀ ń ro òun because ó sọ ní Deuteronomy 8:18 then Deuteronomy 29:29 then ó tún sọ ní Deuteronomy Amos 3:4, 5, 6, 7 only God will never do anything without revealing to what a prophet. Then Jeremiah 1:1-5 only right from your mother's womb I've made you what? A prophet. Go out and prophesy to the people, either they like it or not. So I went to Dublin to do little preparatory for the wedding of my son. Then after that, I moved to London. I preached in London, then I did the job in London. Okay. So with that, getting to London, I attended to more than 80 people. So after leaving the place, I went to Colabolin. Then the sermon we had that day was taken from the book of Genesis. Genesis 4, verse 10. That I don't know. Then the topic for today, I don't know. The day I'm going to die, I don't know. What will become of me, I don't know. Where I'm going next from here, I don't know. Then after the sermon, after those sermons, then I gave them a message that ever before I get home, Oba Abadan has been given the ticket to come home. Not boarding pass, they have boarded him. So, but before the 10th of April, the 10th of July, Oba Abadan we died. And they said, sir, and that's how you said about the one of our life. I said, no, I'm not saying you should blow it out of proportion. But after Oba Abadan, the next Oba that is going is Oba Ijebode. Then after Oba Ijebode, because they've made them to enter the plane. They've already boarded the plane. Then the next one is Oba Ondo. Then later, the Oba of Lagos. That's how they line all of them. Then we should pray for Mike Adenuga not to fall terrible illness. Anything from February, he will be fall and die in sickness. So, but it needs terrible prayer. So that's what I told them in UK. Then after leaving UK, I went to Holland, from Holland to Nigeria. So I've been here for the new moon service. I rushed down home for the new moon service. Okay. So getting here for the new moon service, then the sermon for that day is the topic. Respect is reciprocal. Respect is what? Is reciprocal. So that is what, and I see, if you ask me the sermon I preached for a whole year, I will be telling you all those topics because nobody has ever preached it before. So come to your question. Ìkọjá ààyè ló wà fún pastor tó lóun lọ leave. Then ìkọjá ààyè ló wà fún wòlíì tó lóun fẹ́ sáré sùn. Àbó òun fẹ́ lọ rẹjú, òun fẹ́ lọ tọ̀. Irú kò gbúdọ̀ jẹ́rú tàwa. During the day, à ń ríran. Tá bá tún sùn, àtúnlálàá. So nǹkan tá bá tún rí lójú ìdájí pósí wọ̀nyí sójú àlá láti rí tó ń gbé wá tó ti gbogbo ẹ̀. Irú ìjẹta ń sìn in the night wọ́n jí mi ní aago mẹ́ta nínú àlá yẹn pé kí n lọ wàásù fáwọn Pentecostal pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ̀nyí pé kò lè wọ̀jọba ọ̀run pé kí n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Psalm 37 so mo dẹ̀ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n tún ní kí n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní West bí pé irọ́ ti ba ayé àwọn tó bí wa jẹ́ níbo láti lè rí òótọ́ a kàn ń wọ́ káàkiri irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù lórí irọ́ ìjọba kọ́ ló ṣe wá ayọ̀lẹ̀ naturally ni ẹni tó ń lòun wówó lórí highway kò lè rí gbogbo ọjọ́ ta ti ń lo Nàìjíríà láì ní toll gate ṣé Tinubu ní nílùú òyìnbó tí mọ́tò bá ti rìn láti state kan sí ìdíkejì wọ́n á gbowó lẹ̀ then wàá pàdé toll gate electronic toll gate wàá jẹ owó síbẹ̀ then tọ̀nà bá wú níbì kan àwọn owó wọ̀nyí náà náà kójọ tó fi ń ṣe ọ̀nà but Ọbásanjọ́ dé nítorí Dangote owó gbogbo toll gate dànù ó ní kí mọ́tò máa rìn falala then wọ́n á kó Fúlàní láti Èkó lọ sọ́yọ́ wọ́n á kó kò sí pé bí a máa check wọn ní checking point then kò dẹ̀ tó wá rántí nígbà tí wọ́n tún sọ pé security vote láti time 8 years of Ọbásanjọ́ wọ́n ti fi séèjì kà tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe fún wa pé wọ́n máa kó àwọn apààyàn wá sílùú náà fi sí sójà wa pólísì wa air force wa àwọn wọ́n wá ṣe law pé security vote then kí ni plan wọn kí lè ro wọn èrò náà ló ṣe wá jáde yìí. So owó security vote time yẹn òun náà fi ra ticket first class fáwọn girlfriend wọn baby mama everybody káàkiri tó ń squander káàkiri bí ọmọ àlè irọ́ ti báyé wọn jẹ́. Now adẹ̀ tó wá délé yìí sìn all local government all governor kò sí governor tí Tinubu jẹ lówó nínú subsidy yìí but délé tó máa fi bá governor wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní Tinubu ni o kí ni Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú governor Ọ̀yọ́ state kí ni Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú governor Adeleke tó ń jó káàkiri ṣé ó máa wá mú lọ sí Àbújá kó má jó ni then Sanwó-Olú náà tó tún lọ sọ́dọ̀ Adeleke tó ń jó bí wèrè wọn ló ní mẹ́ta tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti wá jíjó mẹ́ta ó wá wọ aṣọ bí aṣọ bí Dadi Shoki ìyẹn gọ́vùnà Lagos State torí kò mọ̀ pé òun lè débẹ̀ orí wọn ti yí so nǹkan tá a bá ibi tá a ti bára wa nìyẹn so it's not the fault of any president ní láìfù tẹ́lẹ̀ ó dàbí ọni tí bàbá ẹ̀ tálíkà tó wá mú lọ sí London tó ní òun ò tí lè jáde pé òun fẹ́ jẹ breakfast wọ́n jẹ́rìí ń lé yín ni tó ló fẹ́ jẹ breakfast so that's the problem sir so a ní láti pẹ́ a lè fìlú wa lẹ̀ a lè fìlú yìí lẹ̀ ìlú yìí ò ní problem àwọn ọmọ àlè ló kó problem wọlé
ìlú yìí ò ní problem sir
kò sí ìlú tí ní gbogbo abẹ́ ọ̀run tó ní nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ní ṣùgbọ́n nígbà táwọn ọmọ àlè ti pọ̀jọ́ ọmọ ọkọ lọ́ńkọ́ and when you look at the book of Genesis 25 4 5 6 7 8 ó nígbà tí Abraham ń lọ ó ló pín ẹrù fún Isaac àti Ismael àtàwọn ọmọ márùn tí Kẹ́túrà bí ayé ìjẹkújẹ then lẹ́yìn yẹn again ó jẹ́ tó wá fún àwọn ọmọ àlè tó kù.
Abrahamu sì fi gbogbo ohun tí ó ní fún Isaki
ṣùgbọ́n
àwọn ọmọ àlè tí Abrahamu ní.
àwọn ọmọ àlè ló ti ń rù láti even ẹni tó gbéjọba fún wa lọ Lugard ọmọ àlè ni the father is a Briton then the mother is from India so sori kọ́ ọmọ àlè ni then àwọn òun ló ní pé òun rí ibì kan tí wọ́n pè ní Nàìjíríà then tó wá Nàìjíríà tó wá ní kí kó fún wa ní májà tipátipá ó dẹ̀ tún wò pé ìkà tó ń ṣe fún wa yìí ó máa bẹ́yìn yọ ó ní tá a bá ti wà viable tá a ti wà consistent for 100 years ó ní ká pín yà nígbà tá a máa pín yà ó jẹ́ 2014 nígbà tó bá kù ká pín yà dé àwọn Fúlàní wọn kò tí wọn dé wọn wa mọ́tò lọ sí school wọn lọ kó àwọn ọmọ school tí ilé tí ò ní roof tí ò ní scent tí ò ní everything wọn kún múra wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá wọn sùn wọn ní Boko Haram wọ́n pèrè àwọn ní Boko Haram kí ni tó ń Boko Haram àfẹ́ education ẹ̀rí pé àbára mu nígbà tí sẹ́ẹ̀tì kan ní ìlú sọ pé wọn ò fẹ́ education àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì kan education ló gbé wọn ga education ló gbé Ìgbò ga education ló gbé Yorùbá ga but àwọn Fúlàní wọn ò fẹ́ education then kọ́ forí légbò náà wọ́n ṣí bọ́ọ̀dà wọn rí lò wọ́n kó gbogbo owó lọ fún wọn máa fi ṣe agriculture lórí odò náà ní lórí irọ́ then wọ́n kó ṣùwá fún wa títí wọn jẹ́ ká ṣe farm nígbà tá a tún fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí farm ẹ̀gbọ́n Ìgbòho dé wọ́n tún dé láti Delta wọ́n dé láti everywhere wọ́n tún kó sàárín wa wọ́n tún fìbọn then gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Buhari tó lọ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pín ó ní kí wọ́n ju gílẹ̀ bíi ti Mose because he said in the book of Exodus 14 from verse 9 to 14 ó ní kí Mose ju gí ọwọ́ ẹ lẹ̀ then Buhari àtàwọn chief of army staff àti Burutai wọ́n ní kí wọ́n ju igi tó ń fi dá màálù lẹ̀ kán gba AK-47 ẹ máa fi kó wọn láyà jẹ that's all níbi táyé délé ní sọ̀rọ̀ màálù la ṣe sọ ní Nàìjíríà wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ wọn jẹran ní China tó bá rí ibi tó ń kájá sí tó ń kéjì sí tó ń gbogbo ẹ̀ sí ní China area kan ló máa lọ tó máa rí wọ̀nyẹn and all every day in China every 5 hours they raise billionaire they raise millionaire they raise billionaire but here we raise crisis every day break news every day Boko Haram keep 300 Boko Haram keep 40 Boko Haram keep 30 and then when you look at the Boko Haram we are facing now it was started by the Igbo people that's Evans tó bá kún ti bẹ́ orí Evans dànù ní táìmù yẹn it will be a deterrent then Adédoyin tó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún yàn kọ́ṣọ́ tó pààyàn mọ́ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ìbá bẹ̀rù ṣùgbọ́n tó wọ́n tẹ́ wọ́n ti lè kó lọ sí court láti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn tó ń mú nílẹ̀ Ìgbò ń sìn ní Anambra fún Boko Haram Ìgbò gbé Ìgbò pamọ́ then àwọn tó ń mú lóńdó state Ondo Àkúrẹ́ gbé Àkúrẹ́ pamọ́ then ìyàwó ẹ̀ dé láti lóyìnbó ọkọ gbé àna ẹ̀ pamọ́ so automatically they look at it that this is a lucrative business then ṣé Nigeria ló ní problem àwọn ló ní problem fún ara wọn so bọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ then inú àwọn tó wà ní House of Assembly they are godfather of Boko Haram even vice gbogbo wọn pátápátá ẹnu ti kú vice president tẹ́lẹ̀ bó mò ń pa ẹ̀ ẹnu ti kú Rufai tẹ́lẹ̀ bó mò ń pa ẹ̀ ẹnu ti kú Abdulsalam tẹ́lẹ̀ bó mò ń pa ẹ̀ then Babangida tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Boko Haram pàápàá ó ṣe wà láyé tó kó wọn sínú plate lọ jáwọn séjìgbò Boko Haram náà ni nígbà tó select àwọn brains tó lọ waste wọn inú ẹ̀ náà ló wà Nàìjíríà ò ní problem àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà àwọn tó gọ́ọ̀fù Nàìjíríà ló kó problem bá wa ìyẹn náà fi bèrè ní James 4:1-5 ó ní ibológun ti wá níbo ni wàhálà ti wá láàrin ìwà náà ni mediocrity ni àwọn olódo àwọn tó lọ sójà wọn lọ dóbò ń bẹ ni àwọn Babangida wọn lọ sójú ogun wọn tẹ̀jẹ̀ general Ọbásanjọ́ ojú ogun tó lọ pàápàá wọn lọ pè ní ilé àlè nígbà àwọn Àlàní Akérènádé pé àti win kó máa bọ̀ kó wá torí pé wọ́n wá níbi ọ̀wọ̀ Yorùbá ọ̀kìn kọjá ayé ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ló lead wa wá wọ́n lọ pè níbi tó ti ń bóbìnrin sùn kó wá declare pé àwọn Ìgbò ti surrender that's all àwọn wàhálà ta ní láti ilẹ̀ náà lélẹ́yìn náà kò tí ṣòro ní Nàìjíríà olórí burúkú pásítọ̀ ló máa ní ẹ wá jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà fún Nàìjíríà àní bitumen àní gold àní everything gbogbo nǹkan àlùmọ́nì téèyàn fi ń dèèyàn ńlá ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn olè ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀ní wọ́n fi kó ìyàwó jọ ó ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ aláàfin àtọ̀ní ìjà wọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ superiority kí la fẹ́ fi ṣe wọ́n sá 100 meter ni àbí lépa wọn pọ̀ so these are the problem.
Baba, this is very brilliant. This is very brilliant. However,
nítorí pàtó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé o ti múra dè mí mọ̀ èmi náà múra dè bóyá kí n kọlu ẹ kó scatter bí o ní máa mọ̀ jẹ́ ń bọ̀.
mo rí pé ẹ múra in fact is ever ready. I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
Ẹ̀sà ń bọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kìíní ìsinú ọpọlọ.
Mi ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ gbádùn sọ́nù pé ẹni tó bá ní wèrè díẹ̀díẹ̀ kẹ́yìn kan tó mọ̀ bẹ̀ sókè àti máa
fura.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni onípáńpá ò fura páńpá ti já ajá ò fura ajá ti jí o baálé ilé ò fura ogún gbé baálé ilé lọ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run ó yẹ ká fura ó yẹ ká fura ó yẹ ká fura.
ṣé bàbá ò lọ bẹ lápò ń bẹ yẹn ṣáà.
irọ́ ìbọn ló wà lápò olóòrùn ní gbé dání Bíbélì ọ̀rọ̀ ni onígbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀.
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my people around the world, you are listening to the Nostradamus of our time, Prophet Dr. Marcus Tibetan. The only prophet of our time. You see, he said it fearlessly because he knows what is going on. You could see. Please subscribe to this channel as you are listening to this and share it. Let it go deep 24/7 to them so that they'll be able to know that somebody is noticing or seeing, taking note of what they are doing out there. Baba, when you were not around,
yes, sir,
there were some political parties, politicians. They came together. They gathered themselves. They named their party, a new party, ADC.
Okay.
Coalitions. So they said they want to save Nigeria out of the present mayhem Nigeria has. But rightly you are saying that Nigeria has no problem, but they are the people. So I'm a bit confused. I want to hear more that Nigeria has a problem. But these people gather together. They said they want to save Nigerians. Wọ́n fẹ́ gba Nigeria là. Okay, sir. They want to save Nigeria from the present mayhem.
Yes,
and so, are these people real or they are working against the present APC, the present governing body that is there?
Okay.
So I want to hear your opinion.
Thank you, sir.
If these are from God,
we have ADC airline. They are not the first person to be tagged ADC. We have ADC airline before, but it's ruined. It already kaput. Yeah. And the ADC they form now with kaput. And who are the people in ADC? There is no any normal human being in ADC.
Really?
Yeah, they are all sycophants, mentally deranged people, bastard, excommunicated and denounced. You get what I'm saying? Because Atiku has sit down in a waiting chair in Bodilon when Tinubu was in ADC. He was in Abuja, he was in Lagos. He joined the Tinubu's party. Then when you look at Elrufua is a member of ISIS. He said he went to go and drop money for Boko Haram to give Nigeria peace, to make peace in Nigeria. Then that was the coalition between Buhari and the rest Fulani around the place.
Ransom.
That was then to go and help us to pay ransom. Then is it the person that wanted to govern Nigeria? He made an attempt to join. He was the one that killed the first Christian governor in Kaduna State. Before he now, what's the name of the first Christian governor in Kaduna State? He killed him with the general because they said they cannot bow down to a Christian. They said they cannot bow down to whom? To a Christian. So at the end of the day, is it the same? Who made us to know? Who brought Elrufua to the limelight? It was Obasanjo. Oh, it was Obasanjo. Yeah. Then at the end of the day, you look at his governance. When he was the governor in Kaduna State, no peace. Every day is killing. Is he having a litigation problem? So maybe by next year, February, they will raise up the litigation matter. All the people who are now ganging up, that I will be mentioning them one after the other. Wow. There is no human being there. You get what I'm saying? So when you look at it, he killed the governor with Assisa. They brought their jet down. What's the name of the governor? It's
Patrick Ibrahim Yakowa.
Patrick Ibrahim Yakowa. He never, because he was a Christian. Yeah. They never tolerated talking about what this and that. Who is Elrufua? A man that has 2 wives. Then all his first son and second son are members of ISIS. And they finance ISIS from Nigerian money. Then now, they said they are the one saying they want to unseat Tinubu. It's not done. It's not done. Because Tinubu was not the very person that made them not to pick him as a minister. And when they look at his antecedents, they said he cannot be. They said he cannot be. Then go down again. Look at Atiku. He sold virtually everything. Obasanjo was flying everywhere. Then you ask Atiku, what happened to Bola Ige? He was the one fidgeting. That thinking maybe Obasanjo will give government to Bola Ige. Then look at what happened to Bola Ige. Bola Ige was assassinated. These are the members of APC and the ADC. He cannot leave. They will not take him because his leg is in the 2 places. He's still in PDP. He was the one that brought check to Obasanjo the other day when Obasanjo came from prison. He wrote 9-digit check for Obasanjo. And remember what Obasanjo wrote in his book about Atiku. So the book is still relevant. It's still alive. We should go there and read. We are just getting out of trouble. We cannot go back to trouble again with ADC. Then when you look at the one of Amechi, when they were preparing Amechi against Tinubu, they turbaned for him. A Christian was turbaned. They turbaned for Amechi. Being a coup plotter, they were plotting against Tinubu. But Tinubu entered. You remember what Tinubu said in Abeokuta? He said everybody should come as a delegate, not delegate. So they are not going the delegate part of it. And what they do to a criminal is what they are going to do to them. Nigeria did not need the coalition. Nigeria did not need this coalition at all. Because Tinubu will deliver. Tinubu will deliver. When Tinubu was governor in Lagos State, the first 2 years was tough. Then after 2 years, and all the money which the multinationals were stealing away from us and everything, then he said, Alphabeta. Then they start making the money out. And it's part of the money he gave to Oyinlola to go and contest election. Being a good man. They use Lagos State money to finance Oyinlola. They use Lagos State money to finance Aregbes. Aregbes was a fridge repairer. Is he a member of the ADC? You remember what he said in the book of Acts of the Apostle? Acts of the Apostle 26, verse 13, 14, 15. Only we will never sleep and we will not go to bed until we keep Paul. No, they were unable to keep Paul. They were unable to keep Paul. Then because he said in the book of Acts of the Apostle 19, from verse 16, 17, 18, 19 to 20, he said, John will know, Paul will know. Who are these people? Who are these people? They can't save Nigeria. They are the enemy of Nigeria. What is stopping them? They cannot go to Tinubu for meeting. That's one. Then number two, Tinubu did not have Godfather. They cannot report Tinubu to anybody. So they will be making noise in the paper every day. They make Arise their palace where they go and say their own. And these are rubbish things. These are rubbish things they are doing. So going to Arise, what will Arise do? They only take your message and circulate your message. Tinubu has the right to prescribe Arise TV. We thought the atrocity would be committed, but being a listening father, he remained unroughened, unperturbed. Then he left them. Then who are they again? Is David Mark. David Mark was the one who is orchestrating all the killing in that area. Very useless person. What he did, he was a senator, he didn't win. Well, look at his incident. He rigged the election that brought him there for the first time. And he was the frontliner person who kicked against Abiola not to be president. He was the one, he was number one person. He is too full of ego. So proud, so arrogant, so pompous, somebody who has not gone to war. And when you look at all the houses after the Civil War, he was the one that took all the houses. But they believe history will never talk. History will tell. History will talk. There is nothing ADC can do in Nigeria. Who is Peter Obi? Peter Obi did not have school card. You can go to any seminar if you can pay for seminar. That was what helped Peter Obi to wear his out. Then bringing all the Igbo voters card to Lagos. Then he said he won Lagos. Then after winning Lagos, are you president? No, you are still Mr. Obi. He said, I have no shoe. The same word which Jonathan said the other day. He said he did not have 2 shoes. He did not have 3 shirts. He did not have anything with all what he has in Panama. Yes, he was a drug peddler. And go and check his university certificate. The day to be, go to the internet and check. The day he said they hand over the certificate to him was Saturday. No school opened on Saturday in Nigeria. Who is Obi? Who is Obi? Why are you forcing yourself to be popular? Let the people recognize you. Obi should go and rest. Obi should go and rest, proper rest. Amechi was an errand boy to Tinubu in Bodyland. Yes. And there's trouble and crisis and terrible trouble in Rivers. Rivers cannot solve their problem. You remember when he had to pack virtually out of their vibrant young boys and took them to Muslim states and hang them. They said they are giving them room to go and study abroad. Then here comes, in the reckoning again, they brought back Dokubo now was a Muslim. How do we come about Muslim in that area? But because they don't know what they are doing. And they gave Dokubo money and money and money. Today is now a chief. Then when you look at all what we are doing, don't worry about the coalition. No tension.
And when it was day,
yes,
certain of the Jews banded together and bounded themselves under a curse, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul. And they were more than 40 which had made this conspiracy. And they came to the chief priests and elders and said, we have bounded ourselves under a great curse, that we will eat nothing until we have slain Paul. Now therefore ye with the council signify to the chief captain that he bring him down unto you tomorrow, as though ye would inquire something more perfectly concerning him. And we, or ever he come near, are ready to kill him. And when Paul's sister's son heard of them lying in wait, he went and entered into the castle and told Paul. Then Paul called one of the centurions unto him and said, bring this young man unto the chief captain, for he had a certain thing to tell him. So he took him and brought him to the chief captain and said, Paul the prisoner called me unto him and prayed me to bring this young man unto thee, who had something to say unto thee. Then the chief captain took him by the hand and went with him aside privately and asked him, what is that thou hast to tell me? And he said, the Jews have agreed to desire thee that thou wouldest bring down Paul tomorrow into the council, as though they would inquire somewhat of him more perfectly. But do not thou yield unto them, for there lie in wait for him of them more than 40 men, which have bound themselves with an oath, that they will neither eat nor drink till they have killed him. And now are they ready, looking for a promise from thee. So the chief captain then let the young man depart, and charged him, see thou tell no man that thou hast shewed these things to me.
God has exposed them. They will not be able to do anything. Amechi has heard from Tinubu's place. Atiku, and all of them. They've come to Bodyland. And when you look at it in the book of Proverbs 17, verse 13 and 14, only ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá fi ibi sán fún ẹni tí ó ṣe é lóore tó fi ibi sán padà.
Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá fi ibi
sán oore,
ibi kì yóò kúrò nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Ìkan tó dálẹ̀ yìí wọn ò ní lè parí ẹ̀. After Tinubu, Atiku ṣe máa jìyà, àwọn ìdílé á ṣe máa jìyà, Amechi á ṣe máa jìyà, then Elrufua ṣe máa jìyà. Ṣé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ni? Why don't you allow peace to reign? Kò lè work, sir. Question tó bèrè yìí ò lè work. Níbi tó bá wọ Bíbélì, unholy gang up in the Bible, ó carry dead warrant. Unholy what? Unholy. Nigeria ò ní problem tátìkù lè solve. Nigeria ò ní problem tá Amechi lè solve. Amechi read English. Ní fi English ṣe geology. Amechi ò mẹ́ni kankan ta. Bí ò bá jọ̀rọ̀ gọ́vùnà tó ṣe àti secretary and everything, kò fly first class rí. Owó ìjọba yìí náà ni. Orótìgbà tí Tinubu ti ń jà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ politics, time na deco and everything. Orótìgbà tí Tinubu wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Abacha, Tinubu wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Babangida, Tinubu wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ Ọbásanjọ́, Tinubu gbogbo wọn ló gbójú ẹ̀ lórí náà. It was learning. Then gbogbo àwọn tí ò gbádùn wọ̀nyí kí náà níbo náà ti learn. Wọ́n fi léèlẹ̀. Atiku bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí Ọbásanjọ́ lọ sí court. Ó ń send to court. Ó ń send to court. Let me tell you the great secret today. Atiku was the very person that made us to lose the case of Bakassi.
Peninsula.
Yes, he gang up with the French people. But now he cannot set up a refinery. He didn't have brain. He read dispensary, worshiping, and he brought white people in the country, giving them $1 in his university. You see the whole thing? Wasting the money unnecessarily. Look at all the imageries. Of recent now, they've removed the title they gave to him in Kano, in Adamawa. They've removed it. They've removed the robe. So that means the Lord has been battling with Atiku, and the Lord will finish with Atiku. Look at all the meeting he has in Dubai the other day that made them to remove the chief judge of the federation that came from the river states. Because half of the people of river state are co-plotters. They don't even know what they are doing. You know, I told you before I left that Tinubu will pardon the governor. Because if they should allow that place to be burned up, it will not work. Because the man has made history. Once he has made the refinery to work, they will look for another way. They will look for another way to give him trouble. But the Atiku and Obasanjo and the rest of them, they sold the refinery. Then Yar'Adua bought it back. And now the refinery has been what? Is well kept. So that is a credit to Tinubu by his hands. Because your enemy cannot see anything progressing around you. That was their problem. All the people gathering up in ADC and Labour Party, they are all enemy of Nigeria. They should sit down, look, wait and see. It's 4 years. They should wait and see. Even the man is not ready to be 8 years. He wanted to give them a law. If every Nigerian president can do one term for 6 years and leave, he's still on the table of Tinubu, and which they did not know. Which they did not know. Tinubu is not power drunk. He's not marrying a new wife. He's not buying a new car. He's not building a new house. Then what's the problem? What's the problem? He didn't have certificate. Did Abacha have certificate? Abacha was a truck driver in the military, and he rose to general. How does he get it? Then when you look at Babangida, look at Abu Salam. What is the contribution of Abu Salam? He was even putting back on his shoulder as if he's a Katuriara. Then when they gave him the mantle, he was the richest president who stole from the national and the state and everything and gave us the most expensive democracy. So that's it. That's it. Unholy gang up in the Bible. When you look at 1 Timothy 1, verse 9, unholy gang up. Unholy what? The gang up which the Lord never knows about. Then when you look at Proverbs 11, verse 21, unholy gang up. Ganging up that is not what? That is not holy. And this man told them in Abakuta, don't come to Abuja to delegate me. And we should warn Atiku not to go to Abuja to delegate Tinubu. We should watch Aregbes. That was the most stupid Yoruba person I've ever seen. Aregbes was a bastard, born bastard. Ọmọ lẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń gbé sórí ẹni, ó ti tún padà. Ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ dájú Aregbes. nígbà tó wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ará Alhaji Rabiu tó ń jí owó tó ń fi tipátipá raise àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní London from Lagos State money then ó ti gbàgbéra ó ṣe kí ni ó ti gbàgbéra then kí ló fẹ́ dà wọn náà fún ní secretary ó ti jẹ commissioner ó ti jẹ governor ó ti jẹ minister through Tinubu yìí náà kí ló tó wá fẹ́ jẹ ń sìn ó fẹ́ lọ jẹ wọnú pósí ó fẹ́ jẹ wọnú pósí ni oyè ti tán tó bá ti fi ẹjọ́ oyè tí tó bá ti ní ó ti jẹ ológbò ṣẹrẹ tó bá ti yọ ṣẹrẹ kúrò nínú ológbò kí ló dúkù tó bá ti yọ ṣẹrẹ kúrò lólógbò kí ló dúkù ológbò ti dológbò ń sìn owó ọwọ́ wọn ti ń tán wọn ò rí Tinubu bá ṣe meeting wọn ò rí contract tó máa gbà tó máa ta then wọn ò rí gbogbo girlfriend wọn ò lè gbàṣẹ fún ní federal òun ló ní wọn lára then 1 Timothy then out of the Apostle 10 verse 28 then 2 Timothy 3 verse 2 out of the Apostle 11 verse 8 Hebrew 10 verse 29 then Colossians 3 verse 5 then 2 Peter 1 verse 4 Numbers 14 verse 18 then Isaiah 6 verse 6 then Genesis 37 8 to 10 Genesis 37 17 18 and 24 then when you look at the book of Isaiah 8 10 to 12 he's talking about unholy gang up. Then when you look at Exodus 14 he said, Tinubu, don't be rough and disturb or perturb. The article you see today, you will no longer see them tomorrow. So what are you talking? I've not seen it. Even in the prediction 2018, that you're going to bring it. They say it's going to be tough when Buhari is leaving. Because people will see as if APC has bastardized the governance. But with the power of incumbency, power of what? Incumbency, APC will win again. We'll bring the prediction. Then bring prediction 2015. Don't continue what you are doing. So that is it. So when you look at what, then read the Bible for us.
Yeah, in Exodus 14,
yeah.
It said, and the Lord said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel that they go forward. But
we should tell Tinubu should continue his job. Because the gang up we are seeing today, some of them are still going to buy casket before the next election. They are going to buy casket for some people because time will report them. Time will what? Will report them.
But lift thou up thy rod and stretch out thy hand over the sea and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry land through the midst of the sea. And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them, and I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his lust, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen.
That's all. That's all. Then when you look at what happened in the book of Genesis 37, from verse 8, 9, 10, he said, don't allow your family to know your secret. Then in verse 18, he said he told us he's going to that end. Then what the people now said, he said, here comes the dreamer. Let us take him a what?
And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And they said one to another, behold, this dreamer cometh.
Yes.
Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into some pit, and we will say, some evil beast had devoured him.
You see, unholy rebellion. They are rebellious people. Holy gang up. Holy, unholy ADC. This is what will happen to them. Then when you look at the book of that same Genesis 39, that was another plot. Genesis 39, 1 to 5. Then Genesis 39, he said, come and lie with me. Tinubu cannot fornicate again. Tinubu cannot lie again. Then, without opening the page twice, that's what I opened. APC, they said, the party have disappointed and failed the nation. Failed the nation. The opposition party will be tough on them in the next election, but they will survive through the power of incumbency. And this party is going to rule for 8 years. And they've not seen anything. This is the paper.
2018.
I've predicted this 2018 before the gang up. So God did not know about this gang up. Then when you look at the book of Genesis 47 from verse 15, 16, 17, 18, he said they're going to gather themselves together. He said, it's not from me. And no weapon forged against Tinubu shall prosper. No any night meeting, no any night crawler can have anything. They only die by crash. Some of them will still involved in an accident. And they will still eat poisonous food. Ketra will still poison them so that they can reduce them. Tinubu is working and Tinubu is trying. Nigeria has no foundation before. Goodluck Jonathan did not do anything. Buhari did not do anything for 8 years. Then Abu Salam did not do anything. Then Obasanjo then Tinubu was, then Babangida was busy plotting to remain a civilian president. Killing people. Then Obasanjo did not do anything. He now turned on all the river basin authority and everything. Then change Operation Feed the Nation to Obasanjo farm. Then bring us First 77. Bring all herbalists to come and walk on the street of Lagos. So is this presidency? Is it governance? What has Tinubu done wrong? Because you cannot carry a car to Ondo town again. If one person wants to travel, you can take the public transport. But before, Babangida gave free petrol to Nigerians. Yes, during the time of a strike. And then when any generals or any emirs want to do wedding for his children, during Babangida regime, during Abacha regime, they will give them fuel to go and sell, free of charge. You know, let me tell you a story that will make you not happy. The 3 tribe of Nigeria, Igbo was traveling for Christmas. He involved in an accident. He lost the leg and the hand. Then when the POP man was about to walk in loot in Bømb, he said it's going to cost you 5 million. The Igbo man said, don't work on it. If I didn't die, I will do another thing. Either go in or drug, selling my kidney, or do anything. I will bounce back again. Then again, the Yoruba man who was traveling to Ore, involved in an accident again and broke his leg. And then he had a lot of wound on his body. He now said, you know what? If it's going to be 5 million, why don't you agree 3 million? Yoruba, no. Oh no, oh no price. Yeah. Because ki kokoto so, then ki tomato to so, kagbado to jade kotoromo mi. Oni jẹ́ àwọn ará ata, ṣé àwọn ìjọ ò lè to apá àtẹsẹ̀ yìí ní Ìkòròdú. Ó lóun ní lè san 5 million. Then nígbà tí a mọ́là ń kó tán kó màálùú bọ̀, mọ́tò l'accident níjẹ̀bà. Nígbà tí wọ́n gbé tán fún ní bill ní UCH Ìbàdàn. Only consent letter into the presidency. Consent the CBN ló máa sanwó because wọ́n ti sọ létí wọn pé they were born to rule. They were born to rule. Bastard to rule. Ìtàn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ẹ wo ìtàn yẹn.
And today,
this is what they are doing. Èèyàn kó lọ loot gbogbo everything ní Amori, giving it to the Fulani. Ẹ máa fi AK-47 dẹ̀ràn tá náà fẹ́ pa tá lè ràn tá lè yàn. During the regime of Babangida, Buhari, Abu Salam, all of them, the sheriffs, they are the owner of those cows. Babangida, Obasanjo, all the army generals, they are the owner of all these cows. Nigeria did not have problem. It's all these impromptu leaders, accidental leaders, governors that put us into this mess. Bitumen is here, gold is here, kaolin is here. Everything is in Nigeria. What about the vegetations? Go to Ondo State, go to Asaba, go to everywhere, see the land. Go to Oka, go to Akure, go to everywhere. The lands are there. Then they were chasing the people back to the town. Then they want to be bringing yam tomato from the north. And look at the whole thing today. Till today, they did not even, their progress in the north cannot be compared with one of Lagos. See what happened of late. They were using the Dangote truck to bring people to Ibadan. To come, bring Fulani to Ibadan, to come and drive truck, to come and drive Okada, to Lagos, everything. They've forgotten. But they are the one that said it before. There are people in the forest, in the desert, is more than the people in the swampy area. Now they changed their mind. Even the Abuja they set up was a fraud. Abuja was a fraud on Nigeria. That's why we wasted all the money, not Tinubu. We don't need Abuja. Abuja is a desert. No factory in Abuja. They were sharing money. They were sharing money till tomorrow. They were sharing money till tomorrow. At the time I pity my brother, the old bishop, when he will be flying up, I said, this is the time for me to tell you the truth and not about the truth. The fault is not from Yoruba. You remember when we have election 1983, 79 election. Obasanjo said, I will stand on the way of Tinubu, Awolowo. He will not win. He's talking about probe. But what are we doing to live now? They just collected 4 trillion from Emefiele. 4 trillion. Look at all the houses they have in Abuja. 4 trillion. They're this shameful, useless, evil-minded human being. The mother was frying beans cake to raise them in school.
Akara.
The mother was frying beans cake to raise them in school. He easily loses his brain till today. 4 trillion. 4 trillion from one person.
Not thousand.
And the one in the hand of Alice Madueke is more than 8 trillion. The same, the Igbo side. The Igbo will come to Lagos with their rotting mouth that Igbo is marginalized. When they know that they have a day gun in their hand, putting hand, anything. When the governor of Anambra was leaving CBN, they cannot give her contract for another 8 years. Who posted him there? Obasanjo put his brother there. Soludo and Obasanjo, they are from the same place, from Anambra. Obi, they are from the same place. That was the reason why Obi was crying the other day. Papa, Papa, Papa. Is that the type of person who want to rule Nigeria? Obi who still need feeding bottle to feed. So my brother, I don't know if you talk about the unholistic gang up that will not work. Then if you look at the gang up too, what the Lord said is the rebels are going to face is in the Bible. If you rebel against the truth, you are going to pay dearly. You will pay. You can't kill a righteous man. No. When you look at Isaiah 43, verse 1 to 4, he said it. Then when you look at the book of Jeremiah 29, verse 11, then when you look at the book of Psalm 11, verse 3, he said if the foundation is bad, what can the righteous do? Look at the justice. He has fixed everything now. Then the taxation and everything has fixed it. He did a law that anybody, whatever they make in anybody's state, use it to better your state. The autonomy to the local government. Now the governors are now hack it. And look at the one of Lagos in Alimosho. The very boy who wanted to be chairman of Alimosho local government was the one they accused me when the father took a Jibajero, took gun to go and kill somebody that led to the death of his father. Look at the son of a bad man to come back again, Psalm 37. And now today he want to head Alimosho. Shame on the people of Lagos State. Shame. Shame. Then when you look at the book of Proverbs 1 verse 7, then Proverbs 1:22, Proverbs 4 verse 19, then Proverbs 5 verse 23, then Proverbs 10 verse 18, then Proverbs 16, Proverbs 6 verse 12 about cruel people. About people that are what? That are cruel.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
Yes.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Yes.
My son, hear the instruction of thy father.
Yes.
And forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head.
Yes.
And chains upon thy neck. Also, I go to the book of Numbers, chapter 12,
yes,
from verse 1.
Yes.
And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses,
yes,
because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
Yes.
For he had married an Ethiopian woman.
Yes.
And they said, had the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses, had he not spoken also by
Why are they fighting? Tinubu, Hashim. But Nigerians are lazy. Nigerians are lazy. How can somebody have 5 wives? How can somebody have 8 cars in his compound? How does he get it? Go to the port, in Port Harcourt, everywhere. Customs with steel vehicle. Overnight through the fence. Through the fence. Go and check out the particular of the cars on the highway. They are all stolen cars from the port.
These 6 things does the Lord hate.
Yes.
Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look,
yes,
a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Yes.
And hearts that deviseth wicked imagination. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord amongst brethren.
That's okay. That's okay. Then when you go back to the book of Proverbs 18, verse 2, Proverbs 21 verse 4. Then Proverbs 21 verse 9. Proverbs 28 verse 5. Then Proverbs 28 16. Then Proverbs 28 verse 19.
A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. When the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt, and with ignominy reproach. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul.
Then when there is one you have to go down. In that same Proverb 14, verse 16, 15, 16. So then Proverbs 16, verse 1 to 4. He said, many are the plans of men, but it's only God who can tell us the one that will work. He said, how you jump from heaven to down, a wicked man will never go unpunished.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of the mate is heaviness. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident.
Is Tinubu, is the article not alive? Obi not alive? All of them not alive? The Northerners were shouting that Buhari must finish 8 years. And this is the time of the only Yoruba who ruled. They cannot take it. They cannot take it at all.
Baba, is that why you said the fear of Tinubu is a beginning of wisdom to the...
To all this, my brother. Tinubu is not my brother. I don't borrow from him. The little I have is okay for me. I'm not begging for political appointment. If I cannot carry boss, Timmy Obale back with him, my bag, my free travel. Let it turn out. If my back will take my bag. But the day back, my team will cause my shall even custom. Oh, let's lie to go back with Joba. Oh, listen. Only they will never sleep until they what? Until they do evil. That's what he said.
Baba.
So, that's Proverbs 10 verse 8.
Yeah.
You can read it for him. Then you can read Proverbs 4 verse 19.
The wise in heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall. He that walketh uprightly walketh surely, but he that perverteth his ways shall be known. He that winketh with the eye causeth sorrow, but a prating fool shall fall. The mouth of a righteous man is a well of life, but violence covereth the man of the wicked. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins.
Then Proverbs 10:18. 10:18. So
he that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. In the multitude of words there wanted not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. The tongue of the just is as choice silver, the heart of the wicked is little worth. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it.
That's okay. Then the last one, Proverbs 17 verse 23. Then Proverbs 17:11, Proverbs 16 verse 18. Then Proverbs 14 verse 17.
A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her that bare him. Also, to punish the just is not good, nor to strike princes for equity.
That's okay. Any other things, sir?
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
What about if I'm asking?
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'm only saying that from another perspective. No, the way you have placed things, made me to have a secondary thought. Simply